In 2015, the UN adopted the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. And among these, SDG number 7 established that access to modern clean energy is fundamental for human development. But what exactly is at stake in delivering energy access? Well, you can think of energy access as a golden thread that weaves together economic growth, human development, and environmental sustainability. Energy is actually at the heart of most of the other SDGs, such as poverty alleviation, access to health and education, gender equity, and building sustainable and climate-resilient communities. Despite decades of efforts in electrification, over 1.1 billion people globally still have no access to modern electricity. And an even greater number, close to 3 billion people, rely on solid fuels for cooking. The vast majority of these people live in rural areas of either sub-Saharan Africa or South Asia. But not having energy access isn't just an inconvenience to them. It actually perpetuates poverty and holds back the economic development of entire nations. This is because lack of access to energy prevents populations from engaging in productive activities, therefore limiting their income. It also restricts access to essential services such as healthcare and education, and thereby reduces the quality of life and social agency of billions of people. Energy access is also closely linked to climate change because the rural poor are forced to use polluting and expensive fossil fuels and inefficient burning of solid fuels to meet their energy needs. They rely on diesel for commercial power, kerosene for lighting homes, and fuel wood and charcoal for cooking and heating. Use of these fuels is extremely polluting and harmful to both human health and to the environment. We often hear about energy poverty, which is sometimes defined as a situation where a household spends over 10% of its income on energy. But it can take a lot of different forms. For example, not having access to energy at all, having a connection but not being able to afford it, or having a connection but having very unreliable service. Energy poverty disproportionately affects the most vulnerable and marginalized people in society, including the urban and rural poor, women and girls, tribal populations, refugees, and forcibly displaced populations. This means that any solutions to energy access must both involve and target the most marginalized people in society. The reverse side of that coin is that achieving SDG 7 will have a transformative effect on the lives, health, and economic development of billions of people.